They don't want safer cities. They don't want lower taxes. And they sure don't want to work with Republicans, even if it helps the American people. What I just heard in this clip proves it, and I'm going to break it down for you right now.
But they're not allowed. Hello. Go ahead.
On Congress, Mr. President, would you be open to a year-long continuing resolution?
I'm always open to whatever is necessary. Look, here's the problem in Congress. You have Democrats that will never vote for anything. I could say that we're going to lower your taxes by 50%. We're going to guarantee you free cities, safe cities. Nobody will ever get touched, molested, beat up, shot in the head. We're going to give you the greatest country ever. We need your vote. And they won't vote. And they do it in unison. The only thing they do good is cheat on elections and unite. You know why they unite? Not because they're good or they're loyal people. They unite because they're afraid. They're afraid of the radical left. And you can't get their vote. So we have a vote coming up at the end of September. And I think we're going to pass it because we have the majority. And I think almost every Republican will vote for an extension. Because no matter what deal you make with these people, look at Schumer. He made a deal a year and a half ago. And after making the deal, he's been almost run out of the party. He's not the same man. He's not the same man. He's finished. He aged 20 years. He's become a Palestinian, by the way. We call him our great Palestinian senator. But Chuck Schumer, and I wrote him a letter. I said, Chuck, that was really great. Thank you very much. And somebody gave the letter to the press, not me. And he was destroyed because they thought I was being sarcastic, and I wasn't. He made a great decision. It kept our country open. It was a positive. But you can count on almost no vote. I mean, I see things. I'll give you an example, crime. So we're going to pass a bill to stop crime. We may not get one Democrat vote, okay? We may not get one. So when you say continuing resolution, I guess so, and it's going to be passed exclusively by Republicans.
Mr. President,
We have the majority, and I think almost every Republican will vote for an extension. Because no matter what deal you make with these people, look at Schumer. He made a deal a year and a half ago, and after making the deal, he's been almost run out of the party. He's not the same man. He's not the same man. He's finished. He aged.
Welcome back to Jace Manhwa. If you're new here, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my breakdowns. Your support helps us get the truth out there. Now let's get into this. I just finished watching this clip, and I've got to say, it's another reminder of what's really happening in Washington. The question was simple. Would President Trump be open to a year-long continuing resolution to keep the government running? And his answer was straightforward. He's open to doing whatever is necessary. But here's the catch. He pointed out the very problem that we've been seeing for years. Democrats in Congress refuse to work with Republicans, no matter how beneficial the proposal is for the American people. Think about it. He laid out the scenario perfectly. You could give people tax cuts, you could guarantee safer cities, you could promise stronger communities, and Democrats would still vote against it. Not because they disagree with those results, but because they're locked in this political game where the only thing they truly know how to do is cheat during elections and unite out of fear of their own radical base. And he's right, they don't unite out of loyalty to the country. They unite because they're terrified of being punished by the far left. Trump mentioned that at the end of September there's going to be a key vote, and Republicans are prepared to carry it themselves. Because you simply cannot trust Democrats to keep a deal. He even brought up Chuck Schumer as an example. A year and a half ago, Schumer struck a deal that helped keep the government open, and what happened? His own party turned on him. The man was humiliated, aged politically overnight, and was practically run out of his own circle. That's what happens when Democrats even dare to work across the aisle. They get destroyed by their own radical wing. This is why President Trump said we may pass things like crime legislation with 0 Democrat votes. Think about that. Not one Democrat willing to say yes to stopping crime. That tells you everything you need to know about where their priorities really are. They care more about protecting their political machines and keeping power than protecting the American people. As a patriot, I see this as proof that we can't rely on the Democratic Party for anything. If we want a secure border, safe streets, lower taxes, and a government that actually functions, it has to come from Republican leadership. Because the left has proven time and time again they would rather watch America burn than hand a victory to President Trump or the conservative movement. So, to every American watching this, remember what's at stake when these votes come up. The future of this country is literally on the line. And don't be fooled by the media spin. They'll paint Republicans as obstructionists, but the truth is it's the Democrats who refuse to cooperate even on the most basic things, like fighting crime. This is Jace Manhwa reminding you, stay awake, stay informed, and stay ready. If you found value in this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone who needs to hear the truth. The fight for America's future isn't in the hands of politicians, it's in the hands of patriots like us.